Before the video starts, I just want to say thank you for 400 subscribers. It genuinely blows my mind that 400 people have decided to stick around to see what I make on this channel, and I'm very grateful for the support I've received. Thank you once again for all that you guys have done, and thank you for everything. Anyways, without wasting more time, let's just get right into the Q&A. How did you find Pillager Chase? I learned about the game through the FNAF YouTuber Dawko when he played the game a couple months ago. Around that time, Springtrap was in the game, but he isn't anymore because of copyright issues. It's become one of my favorite horror games to play on Roblox, and I'm hoping Springtrap returns to the game with a new remodel. Hi, well, I have two questions. What games do you enjoy playing? And two, regarding Pillager Chase 2, what's your current favorite monster? The games I enjoy playing are Minecraft, Battlefield, the original Final Fantasy games, Super Mario for the Nintendo Wii, and dang it. Okay, I can't think of any more games that I play, so yeah, that's about it. As for my current favorite monster in Pillager Chase, I would have to say Whist, because he's pretty fast and he's kinda overpowered. I enjoy playing as Whist, and I've only lost a couple rounds as him, but I've won so many rounds as him, so yeah, Whist is my favorite character. Or favorite monster, to be exact. Which is better, Cyber Shot or Power Shot, and what's the difference? In my opinion, I think the Sony Cyber Shot is better than the Canon Power Shot because of the beautiful pictures the Cyber Shots can produce and the nostalgic feeling they give. The difference between Cyber Shot and Power Shot is the certain color science that Canon and Sony use. For example, one camera might capture skin tone better than the other. Some people say Power Shots are more user friendly, and they do have easy shooting modes for those who just want basic pictures. I hope I answered this with the best of my ability, and feel free to correct me on this because I'm not an expert, but I just love cameras. Will you upload horror gameplays in the future? Yes. I'm still thinking about what type of horror games I want to record myself playing, but hopefully we'll get to that point. Favorite gaming YouTubers? My favorite gaming YouTubers are Markiplier, Dawko, and CoreyX Kenshin. Was there anyone in particular that inspired you to pick up photography? Well, it wasn't a person that inspired me to pick up photography, but more or less, photography was a way to cope with depression. I suffered with it for a couple years, but it was worse when I was being bullied in middle school. I picked up photography around 2022 and 2023, and it has helped me with my depression, but I still suffer from a few things that I'm still trying to get over. I'm glad that I picked up photography as my hobby because it's something that helped me get out of darkness, and it has brought me happiness. What digicam do you recommend for a beginner that just wants to take some cool pictures? The digicam I would recommend is the Sony DSC W230. It's a good camera that takes good pictures, which are breathtaking. I would recommend getting a new battery because if you find this digicam online, there's a pretty good chance that the camera's battery will drain quickly due to its age, so make sure to get a replacement battery. How old are you now? I'm now 19 years old. Holy God, I've been alive for so long. What the fuck? Do you collect old consoles? As a matter of fact, I do have some old consoles like the Nintendo Wii, the Nintendo DS XL, and the PS Vita. What are you doing now that you've graduated? I'm just trying to live life to the fullest, and currently, I'm taking a bit of a mental break so I can understand myself and know what I truly want from life. But for the most part, I'm just being a silly YouTuber and photographer. What's your top 3 music genres? It can be sub-genres. My top 3 music genres are lo-fi, rap, and ambient. Favorite animes? My favorite animes are Demon Slayer, Death Note, and this one anime movie called A Silent Voice. Honestly, I really need to watch more animes. And I'm open to some suggestions because, like, you know, I just need to watch some more animes, okay? Favorite aesthetics and why isn't it Fruit Guerrero? Don't be shocked by my answer, but my favorite aesthetic is Fruit Guerrero, and I literally grew up with the aesthetic because I had an old laptop that had Windows 7 on it, and what do you know? Windows 7 had the Fruit Guerrero aesthetic, so yeah. I literally grew up with the Fruit Guerrero aesthetic until it was killed off by minimalism. What's your comfort show or movie? My comfort movie would be Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. This movie literally brings me comfort because you can relate to Peter Parker and what he struggles with in his daily life. Despite the weight of everything in his life, he continues to keep going forward and he stays good. This movie literally motivates me to keep my head up and to keep going forward. And it's really a good movie. Favorite childhood shows. My favorite childhood shows or cartoons are Adventure Time, Regular Show, Steven Universe, Gravity Falls. What's the first few things you would buy in a lottery? I would buy a VHS camera and I would save up the rest of the money because, you know, you gotta keep your money up and not your silly up, and also, you don't want money to corrupt you. What's a guilty pleasure TV show you are ashamed to tell anyone you enjoy watching? SpongeBob. Okay, next question. Top 3 favorite movies. Mine would be Ponyo, Kung Fu Hustle, and Chronicle. My top 3 favorite movies are Back to the Future, Jordan Peele's Us, and John Wick. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I'm very thankful for every single one of you, and thanks again for your support and kindness. I'm very thankful that this channel has gotten to this point, and I'm hoping to get to the next milestone as soon as possible. Anyways, thank you for sticking around, and I hope you'll have a wonderful day or night, and as always, may peace be with you and take care.